was evening. The sun had set halfway. But there was one house that was shrouded in darkness. No light was visible. A young man of about 30 was lying face down on his bed in his room. Just then, his mother came and turned on the light, and he screamed loudly, "Don't you understand? Let me live alone, relying on the memories of my Kavya. I don't need anyone. Son Prashant, life can't be lived on the memories of anyone. So go away, my Kavya, someone bring me my life." "What nonsense are you talking? God's name is invoked in the evening, not that of a dead person. Kavya has been dead for 2 months. She will never return. Do you understand? The sooner you understand the truth, the better it will be for you. Shut up, just shut up. I've told you this so many times. Don't talk nonsense about my Kavya. She hasn't gone anywhere. She's right here with me. She's playing hide and seek with me. As soon as I find her, she won't leave me. Understand that anyone who says anything negative about my Kavya will be worse than me." Saying this, he closed the door to his room. He held his wife's photo in his hand and began laughing mysteriously. Prashant's mother, Sulochana, couldn't bear to see her son's condition. A few days later, late at night, it was 12 o'clock. The entire sky was covered with dark clouds. Strong winds were blowing. Then, with the sound of thunder, a heavy downpour began. The rain was so heavy it seemed as if it would sweep away the entire city. Streams of water flowed on the streets in many places. Suddenly, the flowing water turned red. Just then, a powerful bolt of lightning flashed through the sky, striking the ground with a loud rumble. The lightning was so powerful that for a moment, the night seemed as bright as day. The place where the lightning struck was a cemetery. After the lightning struck, blood rained down from the sky instead of water. Moments later, a hand emerged from the grave, tearing through the ground. The rotten hand was covered in wounds. The corpse's clothes were also burned. The body was covered in blisters, as if someone had been burned alive and buried. Its skin was so rotten that the bones beneath were clearly visible. Slowly, the corpse began to emerge from the cemetery. It tried to stop an oncoming car. Seeing the horrific condition of the corpse, the driver lost his senses and jumped out of the moving car. The car collided with the corpse, shattering it into pieces. The entire road was strewn with people, thrown from another car. On the other side, the scattered pieces of the corpse. Suddenly, the corpse began to reassemble and move towards the man. Due to the rain and darkness, nothing was clearly visible. As the corpse approached the man, he screamed. The corpse slowly began moving towards the city. On the other side, Prashant, who had always been silent and sleeping quietly in his room, would sometimes go to the office if he felt like it, and sometimes if he didn't, he wouldn't. He never spoke to anyone. He would stand at the window for hours staring at the sky. He had changed completely in the past few days. Now he would go to the office every day, dressed up nicely. Sometimes he would even smile and talk to his mother. But after leaving the office, he always stayed in his room. Sulochana found solace in the thought that everything would return to normal in a few days. One day, as Sulochana was going towards her son Prashant's room with food, Prashant's voice came out of the room. There was the sound of laughter. He was talking to someone. She wondered if anyone was home. Perhaps Prashant was on the phone. She opened the door, smiling at her son's happiness. Prashant glared at her angrily. His eyes were red and his entire body had turned black. "How dare you come into my room without my permission?" Seeing his terrifying appearance, Sulochana was terrified. The plate in her hand fell to the floor. Chicken was for dinner today. Smelling its aroma, Prashant flew through the air, reached the plate and pushed his mother off. Then he picked up the food that had fallen from the floor and began eating it ravenously. Seeing this, Sulochana Ji immediately left the room. She couldn't understand what he was doing. Just then, a phone call came on her mobile. The ringtone was a hymn dedicated to Mother Goddess. Hearing the name of Mother Am, she remembered something, and she picked up the scarf of Mother Vaishno Devi, which was kept in the home temple, and headed towards Prashant's room. As she made Prashant touch that scarf, Prashant felt a jolt. After that, Prashant fell unconscious. That shadow was none other than the same shadow that had come out of the graveyard that day. "Who are you?" Hearing her words, she burst out laughing. "Who am I? You've forgotten me. I am your daughter-in-law, Kavya, mother." "Kavya, you're dead. Then how are you here, and what are you doing in Prashant's body?" "I want liberation and I've come to get it." "Why haven't you been free yet? What bond are you bound to even after death?" "Even after death, your son hasn't let me live in peace. He's tormented by my memories every moment. Seeing him in this state, I can't move towards salvation. Now I will take him with me. Only then will we both find liberation together." "No, you can't do this. You can't take my son. I will destroy his attachment to you at any cost." "That can't happen now. I will take Aunt Puran with me when she arrives. No one can stop us." Saying this, the shadow left. Fear gripped Sulochana. She had already lost her daughter-in-law, but she didn't want to lose her son. She immediately called her teacher and invited him to come. Meanwhile, late at night, when Prashant regained consciousness, he frantically called out for Kavya. Everyone in the house was searching for her, but Kavya's spirit had left. The next morning, as the teacher returned home, Kavya's spirit had re-entered Prashant's body. Prashant's body was still as black and his eyes were red. She looked at the teacher angrily and growled, "Get out of here! Why have you come? I will take Prashant away." Chanting some mantras, the teacher placed his hand on Prashant's head and tied an amulet around his arms. As soon as they tied the amulet, Kavya's spirit left Prashant's body, and Prashant fell unconscious once again. "Sulochana, I already told you that your daughter-in-law died prematurely in the fire. Her spirit could harm your family. Finally, Prashant has come to her forest. Kavya herself said she needs liberation. Why don't we try to free her? I'm ready to do anything you say." "Sulochana, Kavya's spirit is very powerful. Moreover, Prashant constantly remembers her. So she has overpowered him. She will take Prashant with her at any cost. She has given him time until the full moon. Remember, if that amulet is taken out of Prashant's hands by the full moon, we won't be able to do anything." Saying this, the family guru left. Now, Sulochana Ji always kept an eye on Prashant's amulet. It was because of that amulet that Kavya she couldn't even get close to him. On the full moon day, Kavya's spirit appeared before him. Seeing his beautiful wife before him, Prashant forgot everything and, hypnotized, began to approach her. As he approached, Kavya was pushed away by the amulet tied to her hand. Seeing Kavya move away, he screamed loudly, "You've come close to me after so long, and then you're going away again. Don't go anywhere." "I'm not going anywhere, Mother. She didn't want us to be together before, and she doesn't want us to be together today. That's why she tied this amulet on your hand. Open it. We will be one forever." Hearing Kavya's words, Prashant, as if hypnotized, began to open the amulet. When Sulochana tried to stop him, he pushed her away. Son, stop. Don't open it. It's not Kavya. It's her soul that will take you with her. Don't go. Hearing her words, Prashant paused for a moment. But at that very moment Kavya called him again. Prashant, what are you thinking? Come closer to me. Hearing Kavya's words, Prashant opens the amulet he has made with his own hands. As soon as he opens the amulet, a tornado-like thing comes in the room and Prashant and Kavya get lost somewhere in that tornado. Only Prashant's dead body is left behind. Sulochana starts wailing loudly after seeing his body. If you remain attached to a dead person, then he definitely comes back.